Next up, we start our losers matches, starting with Gandora against Sunset Overdrive. Okay. Gandora against Sunset Overdrive. Can Gandora recover? Some excellent matches so far. That match.
Robot teams, stand by.
3, 2, 1, go.
Actually being weakened by the tick rate, so it's not that I want Gandora to win. Like, I'm not being favourite, I'm not playing favourites here. It's just I think it's not working because the tick rate doesn't allow it to work, and I want this to be a fair fight. So Sunset Overdrive will still work the same. It will still be able to throw Gandora around, but now Gandora should be able to be competitive as well. I don't want a robot to lose because of the tick rate. That's not very fair. So we'll put it back together and see if because I know that Gandora has a much more powerful flipper than that, and you saw it was underneath Sunset Overdrive and it wasn't lifting it. It wasn't even trying to flip it, I don't think. So I reckon the tick rate must have screwed it up. We'll see what it's like now though and see if
3,
Robot teams,
2,
stand
1,
by.
go.
Sunset Overdrive. Wow. So yeah, it was the tick rate holding Gandora back. Right, okay. So Gandora defeats Sunset Overdrive because there have been a few robots in this tournament that have been quite reliant on the tick rate. I think robots like Thorn and Skydyne 1, they wouldn't work properly unless it was a higher tick rate. And I want it to be fair fights. I want every robot to work properly as they should. Now we have Reversal against Dire. This could be a good fight. I'll probably turn the tick rate back down now because I think Gandora is the only one there that actually relies on it. the creativity of these builders and also the quality of their robots is really showing at the moment. So where's reversal? There it is. And it's facing Dire. This should be a good fight. Two very capable robots. We've got a vertical bar against a vertical disc. Which one wins? Both well made. I mean, honestly, I had my reservations about reversal before this tournament started, but now when I've seen it and what it can do, it's actually a really good design, really genius. You sort of feed the robot up.
Robot is stand by.
3, 2,
Well
1,
made design
go.
to feed Dire. Now they're both I wasn't expecting that, honestly. I mean, I was expecting a win for Dire. I really was, but Reversal just got the hit it needed, and it beats Dire. Next up we have G-Force against Amaranth, which means that I'm facing Drew again. So Drew just will not leave me alone in this tournament, it seems. G-Force against Amaranth. I believe Amaranth needs higher tick rate to work, so I'm going to make that fair. There we go. Like I said, I want to make these matches fair, and it seems like Amaranth it wasn't very effective on 100 tick, so I'll put it on 200 tick and let Amaranth do its thing. Here we go. Our next losers bracket match, G-Force against Amaranth. This is where we begin to get rid of robots. We begin to separate the wheat from the chaff, as you could say. I know a lot of this commentary might be filler and it might be just random bollocks, but it's because it takes such a long time loading up, you see. When you have these well-made robots,
Robot is stand by.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, you have to say, G-Force has been getting very lucky right now, but G-Force does go through and Amaranth crashes out. Next up, we have Drummer 4 against Brit Flipper 7. Drummer 4 facing Brit Flipper 7. Maybe none of us expected to see these two robots in the losers bracket so early. But of course, Drummer 4 lost in very convincing fashion to Dumpster Fire, and Brit Flipper 7 got stuck on the wall.
Robot teams, stand by.
3, 2, 1, go.
Robot teams, stand by.
3, 2, 1, go.
Shoved it down the pit. What about that from Drummer 4? And Drummer 4 defeats Brit Flipper 7. Next up, oh my, it's a rematch from Robo Games. It's a Robo Games rematch, ladies and gentlemen. Death Hum is taking on Cortex. Oh dear. The reigning Robot Rumble 2 Live champion Cortex taking on the robot it defeated in Robo Games, Death Hum. Now the story of the Robo Games match went a little like this. Death Hum was dominating the fight until Cortex managed to get it out of the
Robot teams,
3,
stand
2,
by.
1, go.
Death Hum goes out. Cortex defeats Death Hum again. This time, much quicker. Ah, that stings a bit. I thought I had that. But Cortex wins. Cortex is victorious. Now we've got Green Banana against Thorn. Ah, damn it. Green Banana against Thorn. It's going to be Chris against Drew. What a fight this could be. Ah, I can't believe Death Hum lost that. It was a good flip from Cortex. Just can't believe it. I thought Death Hum was dominating that fight, and one just got caught side on by Cortex.
Robot Fields, stand by.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Change that. I'm going to try and put it up to 300 because I think maybe Thorn is struggling to use its weapon. That might be the issue, because on higher tick rates Thorn does perform better. It worked perfectly on 200 before, but for some reason it doesn't want to work well now. Green Banana against Thorn, the rematch. This time hopefully with both bots working as they should. I did think Thorn looked a bit sluggish.
Robot Fields, stand by.
3, 2, 1, go.
Robot Fields, stand by.
3, 2, 1, go.
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lower the tick a bit, maybe to like 250. Maybe 250 is low enough for it to not be too laggy, but high enough for Thorn to work properly. That's what I'm hoping for. Hobo, screw you for entering Thorn. Why would you make a robot that is dependent on tick rate? I mean, the whole tick rate thing, does it need to be in the game? But apparently the tick rate depends on how, like, the tick rate dictates how strong or how weak motors are, which kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, can't we just have a universal setting that every robot works as it should, you know? The only time a robot shouldn't work as it should is if it's partway through a match and it's got damage, or the motors are getting burnt out, or the batteries are running out of juice or something. Let's try this.
Robotics.
3,
Stand
2,
by.
1, go.
There we go. Wow. Thorn chucks in and I'm out. Just like that. Thorn goes through to face Cortex. Next up we have Inferno GT against Chaos. Inferno GT against Chaos. Can Chaos keep its spellbinding run going?
Robotics. Stand by.
3, 2, 1, go.
it at the end, right to the death. Right to the death, they both go in the pit. But Chaos goes in first, followed by Inferno GT. And that means Inferno GT is victorious. Maybe in a bit of a dangerous way, but Inferno GT does win. The final round 2 match in the losers bracket pits Venom Mad against Jade. Interesting matchup, this one. Venom Mad against Jade. Two very good robots, two robots capable of throwing another opponent out of the arena. Will that happen in this match? Will Venom Mad be able to claw itself back in, or will Jade advance through the losers bracket again? We'll have to see. I'm actually gonna let's close this file. Might give us a little bit of leeway, you know.
Roboteers, stand by.
Big match here. This could be a pivotal
3, 2, 1, go.
Venom Mad is out of the tournament. Now, is that under pressure from Jade? Is that a flip from Jade that did that? Or was it Venom Mad trying to self-right that threw it out? We don't know, but all we know is the winner is Jade. Venom Mad will not be a seed again. It was a seed from Robo Games, but it won't be seeded here.